新年快乐，恭喜发财，万事如意，阖家安康。Wish you a happy Chinese New Year if you're celebrating Chinese New Year. Otherwise, just find out how to actually swing trade these three stocks while the stock's price are near the all-time high level. So in order to ride on a strong uptrend in the Malaysia tech sector. Alright, so let's just dive in. So the first stock is INARI. Let's take a look right now. So INARI has been in a strong uptrend, and in the Malaysia tech sector is in an offset sector. So far, I think in terms of the structure analysis, it has undergo a strong accumulation trend. You can see that this is a accumulation structure that lasted for about 2 years since 2018. So it's a huge causes build. Subsequently, this is the sign of strength rally and followed by a shallow type of the backup action as a trading range that lasted a couple months. So right after this backup action, we have seen this acceleration to the upside. So this is definitely the markup phases. So the uptrend has been started and has been going on very strong, and you can see it in the volume as well. So we have acceleration to the upside while the strong demand is showed up in the volume. And subsequently, during the past 4 or 5 trading days, we have seen a reaction. So that's right after this spike of the volume. So especially on this bar, so we see that this is the spike of the volume that suggested the increase of both supply and demand. So in this case, supply is dominating. We have seen the rejection tail, and what we anticipate is a reaction. So look at the amplitude of the reaction. It's definitely very shallow, and that comes with very low supply level, and supply has been decreasing. So in order to just tackle this type of the all-time high stocks, we need to be a bit careful. So far it just either you can just trade via this pullback trading. So I have drawn up the box in green. So this is the support level, support area, and as long as it's within this box and you can just turn up, that will be a good signal to go long with a stop loss probably somewhere around below this box, maybe somewhere around here, about 3.1 or 3.2. That will be fine. Otherwise, you can just wait for the confirmation, breakout type of the confirmation, because for this type of the reaction, sometimes it can just go on for a couple weeks. So that's something that you don't really want to get caught up. But if you don't really mind to get stuck within a range, then that's fine as well, as long as you set your stop loss and look after your risk. So another way is just to trade this kind of the breakup, because we notice that it's a relatively shallow type of the reaction with a decreasing of the supply. So it can definitely go back up and to have another attempt to initiate the breakout and continue to the uptrend. So it's a sky's the limit. Well, so far based on the momentum and also the huge accumulation causes, then I would say that there is definitely higher targets upside. So definitely this is a very strong stock. And another stock that I think is Globetronic. The G-Tronic is in a similar sector, is also the offset sector. But in terms of the price structure, I think INARI is a lot stronger. But bear in mind that it has been going up for quite some time. But in terms of Globetronic, I think is right in a sign of strength rally and also the backup action, which is also nice for swing trading or position trading as well. Next stock will be a penny stock. So this is a QES. So QES is definitely in a very nice structure as well. So we notice this is a great accumulation that lasted for quite some times, all the way back to 2018. But if we just purely focus on the sign of strength rally, so this run up since the COVID bottom and followed by a reaccumulation structure right there. So this is also a very bullish structure, and we notice that subsequently this is a strong breakout with a great sign of strength rally. And take a look at that. There isn't much reaction along this sign of strength rally. we have seen a spike of the supply right there. So this is a spike of the supply. So subsequently there is a rejection tail show up, and this is the first time this is attempt to break out, and you can see that there is a supply absorption going on right there, and subsequently there is a continuation of the uptrend. So currently it appears to be another supply absorption is happening right now. So with a supply spike showed up as a supply tail, and this is the supply absorption process which is still unfolding. So I just suspect that there will be a breakout type of the action with strong demand to break the previous swing high level with a spike of the demand, something like this, or even this. So in order to carry on with the strong uptrend. Alright, so in terms of the upside target, I think since it's at an all-time high level, sky is the limit, and based on the huge accumulation range, certainly there is a lot more room to run to the upside. But definitely watch out your risk, because this is a relatively steep run up and the risk is a lot higher. And do remember that just set your stop and watch out your risk. And the first box that I've drawn up is also this support level. So if you can just come back up and reverse, showing a reverse type of the signal, then I think it could be a very nice long entry with the stop somewhere below this rejection tail. Otherwise, you can always wait for a breakout trade. Alright, so next one is the last one, the SKP Resources. That's in the same sector as VS Industry as well. So you can see that is near all-time high level. It just hit the all-time high. In fact, it just currently undergo a reaction. So let's just take a look at the larger structure. And definitely this is the run up from the COVID low. You can see this is a nice up channel. So we have seen the channel overbought. Subsequently, it kind of went into this trading range for a reaccumulation. But look at where it actually bumped into. So this is the previous high right there. So this is the resistance level. So the overbought bumped into this previous resistance level, and I think that comes with a spike of the volume as well. So you can see this is a spike of the volume, and previously there is a prelim supply as well. But eventually we see this is kind of a relatively shallow type of the trading range as a reaccumulation, and with a spring type of action comes with an increasing of the supply. But look at how it actually absorbed on the way up, and followed by a LPS, the last point of the support, and then eventually have the breakout. So along the way, there are quite significant of the supply coming out, especially on this candle with a rejection tail. But subsequently we see the vertical absorption on the way up, and the past 4 trading days show some reaction. So this reaction actually just hold up quite nicely at the upper part of this bullish candle. So as usual, I've drawn up this support area. So if you can just come back down a bit and reverse it from here, I think this could be a nice long entry with a stop somewhere below the demand bar, maybe somewhere around there, 2.2. Okay, otherwise you can always wait for a breakout type of the trading strategy for the breakout trading. This is the end of the video. Hope you enjoyed it and get something useful out. So if you'd like to learn more on how to increase your winning rate, definitely check out the video that showed up on the screen right now, and do remember to subscribe to my YouTube channel, and also to get my weekly exclusive content update for the trading and investing ideas for free. So the link is in the description below. Thanks for watching. I will talk to you soon.